Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 18th to the 24th. This is for Capricorn Sun and Rising. And as you can see, I'm not in my normal setup. I'm still on my road trip at a hotel in Washington, D.C., but it's a very lovely hotel. Now, Capricorn Sun and Rising, listen, this is a big week for you, all right? There's Mercury and the Sun going into Leo, all right? Capricorn, that's your 8th house, other people's money, shared resources. You could start seeing a lot of activity with commissions, bonuses, even paying off debt. This is why we do tarot. We get to the bottom of what's going on, all right, Capricorn? But also remember Jupiter and Aries in your 4th house. Wow, a lot of activity around your home, all right? So let's go ahead and get started with your reading for this week. I do want to mention one last thing is that with that activity happening with this week, all these planets going into Leo, theme of the week, because Leo is very passion and authority and leadership and fun. Theme of the week is Eye of the Tiger, all right? I want you to think of that 80s song, all right? But also, if you want, that Katy Perry song, Roar, okay? I think she mentions it. I know it's a little confusing because Leo is a lion and I'm saying Eye of the Tiger. So at the end of the day, really, all I want you to think is spirit animal. I want you to tap into your spirit animal this week because that is going to help you really get through it and know what you want and go after what you want. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Given this a really good shuffle, this is for Capricorn, Sun and Rising, July 18th to the 24th. Now, Capricorn, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. I also use, obviously, astrology and my guides to help bring further clarity and get a little bit more specific with your reading. Now, if you want to book a private reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, it would be great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. And if you are a subscriber, I just want to spend this moment thanking you because I am truly grateful that you're here with me every week. Y'all, and I love y'all's comments. Y'all really make my day. All right, Capricorn. Interesting. Okay, interesting. Gosh, you've been working hard? You've been working hard? Okay. All right. Now, here, let's get started. You got the 4 of Cups. All right. Now, listen. Again, I'm going to bring all the cards up to the screen because I am in a different environment, but this is the best setup I could do. You did get the 4 of Cups. All right. Now, it looks like, the 4 of Cups really, at the end of the day, it means a lot. There's so much meaning behind this, but the end of the day it really is boredom, okay? Bored with it all. Don't we get bored sometimes? Listen, it's also a little bit of ungratefulness. I'm not gonna lie. You can see him. Look at the posture of the young man, all right? He's a little just, the universe is giving him this extra cup. He already has 3. And he's just, arms crossed. Can't even access your heart when your arms are crossed like that. So, the good news is this came up in your past. So whatever that was, you could have gotten over it, okay? Whatever it was, you may have worked on it. If there was some point in your life where you were really bored with this situation, maybe it was where you lived, okay? Maybe it was your career. Maybe it was someone you were dating. Or even, maybe it was just something that you do on a daily basis as a hobby. You could have just gotten to a point where you were like, I don't know anymore, right? Or, with that, it's also like gratefulness, okay? And sometimes, here's the thing, and the only reason why I know that you have gone past it is because in the heart of your spread, you pulled the Chariot, okay? It's a very active card, all right? Now listen, this is really good because this is overcoming challenges, obstacles, things that hold us back. You've moved forward from the 4 of Cups, so I'm very proud of you, all right? Very proud of you, whether you were bored or maybe you found that gratitude you needed, okay? Not just for, those people around you, but even inside, gratitude for yourself, okay? Now listen, again, heart of the spread, you have the Chariot. This is really powerful energy, okay? Major Arcana. It is the only Major Arcana that you pulled in the deck, so I want you to pay attention to this. This really is moving forward, not even moving forward, but charging forward, okay? You can see the young man behind the you know, in the driver's seat. He's standing up, he's not even sitting down. That's how much he wants to move forward, okay? Secondly, you can see he's not even holding on to the reins. He's holding on to the magician's baton, okay? That started with the first card in the major arcanas. So this is you going after your dreams, going after what you really want, what you're passionate about. There's a new sense of clarity. That's a huge message that I'm getting, okay? Also, actually, we did have that full moon in Capricorn, okay, in your sign last week, all right? First house, all about identity, all right? So it's really good. You could have been spending a lot of time thinking about those moments. Now, another thing I'm just really going to quickly get mentioned, because this is the heart of your spread. This is kind of like the theme of the week, especially, and it ties in beautifully with Eye of the Tiger, with the spirit animal, with charging forward, is you can see the two sphinxes here. The two sphinxes of knowledge are going opposite directions, okay? Polar opposites, right? But no matter which direction they go, you're in charge. Remember that. Always remember that, Capricorn. You're in charge. And Capricorns, y'all know, I love my Capricorns. Now listen, you did get the Eight of Cups, okay, in your challenge area. So Eight of Cups, leaving a situation, disappointing situation, but having that passion to move forward, okay? Whether it was good, whether it was bad, you're moving forward from it because you know that there was something better, okay? And this wasn't like something that was probably needed in your life. And we already know that you've moved forward from something that was keeping you bored, something that you weren't really happy with, something that, you know, left you a little dissatisfied, maybe like to the point where you were not like grateful for the things in your life. And you recognize that because you are charging forward. However, with the Eight of Cups showing up in your challenge area, crossing the Chariot, I want you to, well, this is good, okay? First of all, that in your challenge area, but I really do want you to think about that spirit animal inside you, finding that passion, finding that fire, okay? Eight of Cups is really interesting because this is also a very active card, okay? Eight is action, all right? Taking action. Now, you can see that there is a full moon. Some people say eclipse. It is a full moon eclipse. Whatever it is the moon in front of the sun. Here it is. You did have that full moon in your sign. Remember that last week. So this is really very symbolic here. And I don't want you to look back at this point. I don't want you to look back. You've moved forward. You've gone through so much. Indicated with, you can see all the water in the card here. All right, emotional. This is emotional for you to move forward from this situation, okay? But also you can see all the little rocks, obstacles, okay? We talked about moving forward from obstacles. So at this point, the main message, don't look back, okay? Look forward, look ahead, all right? Now, you did get the Two of Pentacles in your crown. This is really interesting. This is one of two cards that have been popping up in a lot of people's readings this week, okay? Now, Two of Pentacles, you can see the dancer here. I call him the dancer, juggling these two pentacles. Pentacles are bound in the sign of infinity, all right? So what does that mean? It means that this coming up in your crown, you may be juggling a lot of different things, okay? You may be exploring things that are new to you, or maybe even ideas, or maybe the way that you're thinking about things could be something new, something that you haven't had to think about before, challenges that you didn't have to think about before, or even choices that you never had to make before. You can see that his shoes are green, all right? Green is a little bit of inexperience here. You can also see a little bit of imbalance, 1 foot off the ground, 1 foot on the, you know, like in the air. So my advice for you this week is to just think about exactly what you want. Remember, tap into your spirit animal. I feel like that's going to help. That comes from our intuition, from our gut. It really gives us that passion, but this is juggling. Now, again, remember, Pentacles bound to the sign of infinity. So what does that mean, Capricorn? It means you can dance, you can juggle for the rest of your life, or you can make a decision to make a decision, okay? You don't have to do this. You don't have to juggle anymore, all right? You're doing a really good job, but you don't have to do it. So spend some time. Remember, we're moving forward, okay? Do that with the best positive energy that you have. And I know that sounds cheesy, but it works. Remember, quantum physics is a magical thing. Albert Einstein himself, Nikola Tesla himself, they all said we're all made of energy. Everything is made of energy down to the molecular level. Raises vibrations, those frequencies matter. Okay, now you got the Page of Pentacles deep down inside. You got this in the root, okay? You're looking for it looks like there's something like the kind of like a motivational factor for you is looking for something new. Okay, now how clear, I mean, it resonates, especially with the Four of Cups, that moment of boredom and not being grateful with what you have. And when I say grateful, I know, or ungrateful, that's a strong word. So that's why I like to use the word like boredom a little more, all right? Or just, you know, some would say dissatisfaction as well. But listen, you did get the Page of Pentacles, so that's in your root. It is something that I feel like that you are looking for and you are going toward, okay? Something new, some sort of newness that does involve money, okay? Pentacles is wealth here. Pentacles is money, all right? You can see, but it's newness, the page, right? Not yet a knight, not yet a queen, not yet a king, but also you see all this yellow, all right? There's a lot of newness, freshness, joy, right? This is the sun illuminating it, all right? This is really good, full of abundance, okay? But again, you see the green, okay? This is new, inexperienced, right? So you could be going towards something that's very new, all right? And whether it is, you know, I don't want you to think that the pentacle is only attached to career. It could be a lot of other things, okay? It could be passions. It could be dream, like side projects that you've had. It could even be relationships, okay? Relationships in terms of like moving in with that person that you've been with for a long time, and that does affect your salary because that's, what is the word, dink? Double income or whatever? No kids, if you don't have kids, if you're young, but it could be kids. But here's the thing. I love this for you. You pull this in your future area, okay? You pull the 10 of Wands. Now, here's the good news. It does look like it's pretty stressful, right? A lot of burden. He's carrying all these wands on his own, all right? But 10 is the end. He's coming to the end of the journey. All that hard work, man, all that hard work that you've done, you are entering a new life chapter, and it's what you want because you pulled the Chariot. You're moving away. You've moved away from this Four of Cups. You just have to make that decision, and then deep down inside, you actually do know what you want, okay? I don't have to spell it out for you, Capricorn. Y'all are smart. In this reading, the message that I'm getting is that you know what you want, okay? This is just affirmation. This is affirmation for you to go after what you're looking for, all right? Now, some of y'all could have fallen into some new partnerships too recently, whether it's relationships or even career, getting that energy. But listen, this is a really good sign because it says it's coming to the end of all that burden, hard work, and stress. Now it's up to you. You know, you want to lay down these wands, right? It's really heavy, okay? You want to lay down the wands, and we want to move forward into this new life path, okay? And when I say new life path, it's still the same path that you're on, okay? But there's, you know, life, there's always, it's a circle, right? Cycles, right? There's always something new that comes through. That's what life is all about. It would just be so boring if we were just doing the same thing over and over and over again our entire life, okay? So a lot of newness here. I love this for you, Capricorn. Now, let's get to your stuff. Capricorn, if you like this reading, you know what to do. In Capricorns, I love you so much. I don't know if I've said in my other readings, a lot of my bosses have been Capricorns. Oh my goodness, like if there is anyone that's like, I've had bosses like Khaleesi of Game of Thrones. I mean, would you think she's a Capricorn? I don't know. I get Capricorn energy from her. Okay, Capricorn, here's the thing. You pulled your own card. You pulled the devil, all right? This is really interesting. Now, I love that you pull this card, okay? Because as you move forward on this new journey, I want you to leave anything behind that you do not need, okay? Anything you do not need, all right? I don't want you to see this as a bad card. Look, sure, it's the devil, all right? I'm not gonna lie. Big old vampire wings here. Sucks a lot of energy out of you, okay? You can see the two people chained. What does this look like, actually? Take a close look. I'm gonna show you something. This is really interesting. You can see that the devil is kind of mocking the Hierophant. Look at his position, kind of like the Hierophant, but mocking him. The Hierophant's all about wisdom, all right? So you can also see the two people here. Doesn't that remind you of the Lover's card? So here's the thing, Capricorn. My advice for you, anything, let's keep this simple. I've already told you don't look back a couple times, okay? Do not look back. Just keep moving forward. Don't look back, because this is all about bad behaviors, bad pattern, vices, all right? The things that we do not need in our life, the things that we hold on to, obsessions, okay? I don't want any of that. I don't want that energy. I don't want you to take that energy moving forward, okay? These chains are loose. They're very loose, all right? So I believe in you, and I think that you can do it, all right? And I know that you can do it, and the reason why I'm going to dangle a carrot, you got the Empress, okay, in your external factors area. So Empress is all about abundance. And remember I said you're moving forward in a big way, new life chapter. The Empress is all about the birth of new things. Some of y'all actually could be pregnant too, and if you are, congratulations. Very big congratulations, all right? Or you may have found out that you're pregnant, or you may have a child soon, especially with Jupiter and Aries in your fourth house. But listen, birth of new things, new ideas, like the Empress is pregnant, but also major abundance, finer things in life, the things that you want, the things that you desire. Look at the symbol of Venus all over her. This is beautiful energy, Venus. What is Venus? Love, money, everything. I mean, literally everything that we lack that we want, okay? Also, listen, she's very grounded too. A lot of earth energy around here. This is, just abundance around you in so many different ways. Let's just put it that way, because I always go over on my readings because I talk too much. Now, Ace of Wands, but just remember, that's coming, all right? And it could be someone that in your life that brings that to you as well. But remember, I said all that activity in Leo going into your 8th house now, which is other people's money and shared resources. Now, you did get the Ace of Wands, so it is very, very, very obvious you want this new path. You want this new journey. It's very obvious with the Ace of Wands here, okay? Universe giving you this opportunity, this very new, beautiful opportunity, all right? You see that? Now, and that relates to enterprise, career, work, right? Even ideas. Capricorn, if you're working on a book, if you're a painter, if you're an artist, it doesn't even matter what your career path is. New opportunity, okay? New beginning. Now, Capricorn, I honestly think this could be your best reading you've had in weeks. You got the 10 of Pentacles. This is really like, there's so much happening in this card, but the main takeaway here is, Capricorn, there's a lot happening in your home, and it's going to be a happy home, okay? This is all about prosperity, okay? You can see the Pentacles arranged in the Tree of Life, all right? You can see the old man here with his children. You can see happiness in his castle. You can see abundance all around. This is completion. Remember 10, completion, cycle, legacy, all right? And when I say legacy, when I talk about family, listen, you see the man, you see the young couple, you see the child, okay? 3 generations of people here, all right? So that could be a big importance in your life right now. Is family and creating this legacy and continuing this legacy, all right? Or even starting one new. There's, honestly, Capricorns, if you're pregnant, if you're having a baby, if you're thinking about having a family, that's in your future. I love that for you. I love that for you so much, because it's going to bring this new sort of new sense of self, okay? You can see the archway here. That really is a gateway, okay? And also the checkered wall in the background, at the end of the day, really just means like a higher dimension, a different dimension, like where you are going to be spiritually. I can't even, like this came in your final outcome area. Capricorn, this is going to be a great week for you. I'm very excited for you in a huge way possible. Thank you so much for listening in on the video, and I hope you don't mind my different my hotel vibes right now. But Capricorn, I love you so much, and this is me having to actually come to the computer and turn this off like this. But thank you so much for tuning in, Capricorn. I love you so much. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.